Welcome to the Tejswi IP Show. In this podcast, we dive into the world of intellectual property like patents, copyright, trademark, geographical indication, design. Also analyze the recent event in IP world. Today, we're looking at some really fresh developments, things happening in patents and trademarks just this past weekend. That's August 2nd and 3rd, 2025.
Yeah, and it's important to keep up. Things move so fast in IP.
They really do. These shifts, they happen quickly, and understanding them is pretty crucial for navigating the whole global landscape.
Absolutely. It's incredibly dynamic. What happened just days ago can really change the game. So knowing these updates helps you stay competitive.
Okay, so let's start with some positive patent news. Innovation-wise,
Sounds good.
Medicenna, they're a Canadian biotech company. They just got granted 5 new patents.
5, okay.
Yeah, for their engineered proteins, IL-2 and IL-4. They call them Superkines.
Ah, Superkines. Right. So this strengthens their IP position.
Exactly. It's all about next-generation immunotherapy, using these proteins to, boost the immune system against diseases.
That's pretty significant. A big step for them in that therapeutic space.
It really is. But, big innovations like that often lead to, well, competition.
Intense competition, yeah. Which brings us to those global patent wars.
Right. Still raging in 2025. Big fights across major industries.
Oh, definitely. We're seeing some huge clashes like Apple and Huawei. They're going head-to-head over AI processor tech.
That's fundamental stuff for future devices.
Totally. And then you got Moderna versus BioNTech, still battling over the next wave of mRNA vaccine delivery.
Which could shape future medicine, really.
Absolutely. And in cars, Tesla and BYD are in a dispute about solid-state EV batteries.
That's not just cars, that's energy storage's future.
Exactly. And don't forget semiconductors.
Yeah.
Samsung versus TSMC.
Ah, the chip fabrication fight over the really tiny nodes, right? 3nm, 2nm.
Precisely. It determines who builds the most powerful processors. And there's IBM versus Amazon, too, over AI for cloud optimization.
Wow.
So, the sheer scale and importance of these fights. It's fascinating. Cutting-edge tech across the board.
It really shows the stakes involved. Huge investments, huge risks in these IP battles. Okay, let's shift gears. Trademark saw some big moves too, right?
They did indeed. India, for example, rolled out some pretty major upgrades to its system.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Well, they've fully got e-filing and public search back up and running smoothly. Plus, the examination process. Much faster now.
That's good news for applicants.
Definitely. And digital signatures are now mandatory. They've also streamlined international filings through the Madrid Protocol.
So easier to protect your brand internationally from India.
Much easier. And importantly, they clarified the criteria for what counts as a well-known trademark.
Ah, giving stronger protection to those really famous brands.
Exactly. Even if they aren't registered in every single class. It shows a real commitment from India to, modernize this whole IP setup, making it more efficient.
That makes sense. And speaking of brands, there's that headline case that just popped up.
You mean Apple Inc. versus Apple Cinemas?
Yeah, that one. Apple Inc. is suing the cinema chain.
All right. Alleged trademark infringement. Unauthorized use of the brand name as the cinema chain expands.
It really raises questions about, how distinctive your brand needs to be, especially when you grow.
It's a classic issue. The advice is always clear. Do thorough trademark searches before you expand. And keep an eye on the market.
Makes sense. And on the enforcement side?
Well, the Delhi High Court just gave Mokobara Lifestyle a boost. The luggage company.
Oh, right. What happened there?
They got interim relief against people selling knockoffs. So the court stepped in quickly to stop the infringing sales while the main case proceeds.
So quick action from the courts. That's important for consumer goods.
Very important. It shows the courts are supporting swift trademark enforcement.
So pulling it all together, it's clear the IP world is, it's constantly changing. Fast.
Very fast.
Yeah.
New protections, big court battles. It's all happening simultaneously.
We're seeing innovation getting protected, but also these really intense disputes playing out globally.
And the speed, the scale of it all.
Yeah.
It means staying informed isn't just about legal homework.
Right.
It's really about understanding the core of how innovation happens and how markets compete today. Something to think about as things keep evolving.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more upcoming episodes. And for reliable and expert intellectual property legal services, contact TJSWY-IP today or log on to www.tjlswip.com. Our team of experienced attorneys is dedicated to helping individuals and businesses safeguard their intellectual property rights in the digital age.